negative. The fact that y'all go into things feeling like stuff gonna be, you know, more bad than it is good. The fact that y'all think that the world is making you feel the way that you feel, when in all reality, happy is in you. It's up here, it's in here, it's in your temperament, your moods, your aura, your vibrations, everything that has to do with just you. That's where your happiness at. I hope y'all genuinely understand what I'm explaining. Because this whole just negative and off, and it feel nasty. Like, some of y'all, a bitch come around y'all, and it's just like, ugh. Really, like, it really boils down to mismanagement of emotions. Like, it boils down to not understanding that your feelings are not managed by you. So when they come over you, because you don't know how to manage them, they control your thoughts, which controls your actions, your words, your habits, your lifestyle. All that shit goes back to how the fuck you feel, and if you can understand why you feel like that, and that it's your responsibility to manage it. It ain't even, but you know what? It ain't even about seeing the end result or going through hard time. It's really about just understanding the way that I feel about things will control how I act. So I manage how I feel so that I am in control of how I act. It's definitely self-discipline. Definitely be all over the place, and everybody else be to blame for how they feel. This shit make it hard to maintain relationships. It make it hard even to do good business, to be you know, somebody boss, or to be your own boss. It make it hard for you to discipline yourself with finances, with business. It make it hard to parent, because it's always somebody else doing something to you, or your feelings is always because of somebody else, but they your feelings. You control your own thoughts. You have to change the negative thoughts immediately to positive. So this is the thing. It ain't about just, oh, let me just stop thinking negative and think positive. That ain't how it works. Like, y'all got to understand, managing your emotions starts with you identifying correctly what you feeling. A lot of people, first off, you all over the place with your thoughts and the way that you say you feel, because you're not identifying the shit correctly. Y'all call everything angry, mad, sad, aggravated, excited. One or maybe like 7. Y'all probably got 7 tops of different emotions that you feel. But there are hundreds of them, and you never actually identify the majority of what you feel correctly. So you call something that is, you know, it could be anxiety, or it could be, you know, worriedness, or it could be jealousy. You'll call it aggravated, or you'll call it mad. And so you and the people around you will be trying to solve mad, but it's not mad. So of course the stuff that you do and the things that you say, it never actually makes you feel better, because what you're trying to solve ain't actually what you feel. A lot of y'all, man, you think it's other people, but it's you. It's you. It's you. And you make it hard for a bitch to care about you. It make it hard for a bitch to love you. It make it hard for a bitch to be in your presence. It make it hard for people to do business with you. It make it hard for you to co-parent from a healthy space. It make it hard to keep social relationships and friendships. The thing is, it's psychology, it's science. So it's like, if it don't make sense, something off with your comprehension. Somebody say most will understand it's a big sign of weakness. Yes. Like, I encourage y'all, if you a dude, if you a male, if you a guy, if you operate as the masculine figure in your relationship, You need to spend some time as an adult trying to manage your emotions, understand what you feel, identify it correctly, understand where it's coming from, what is making you feel like that. Because see, a lot of y'all feelings is always the result in your mind of somebody else's actions or words. You said this like this, so that made me feel like this. You came at me like this, so that made me feel like this. Well, y'all was acting like this, so that made me think this. It's always in your mind what someone else said or did as the reason why you feel the way you feel. But truth be told, it be your own insecurities. It be things within yourself that you got a problem with. It be unresolved trauma. It be things that you feel uneasy about, things that you feel nervous about, things that you have feelings of jealousy about, things that you have going on within you that actually trigger you to feel some type of way when someone else says something. Like, the trigger don't be they words. The trigger be the fact that that shit already sitting in you. I know for some of y'all, this just too deep. I ain't even got to the point where I'm talking about communicating what you feeling to somebody else, expressing what you feeling to somebody. I ain't even talking about that. That's a step past this. I'm simply talking about identifying what you're feeling and why. Some of y'all, you know what you feeling, but the why is always because of somebody else. So you still think, yeah, I know what I'm feeling, but it's because of her. No, the reason why you feel that way, and I break this shit all the way down for some of y'all. Some of y'all, you self-conscious about certain things. Some of y'all, you might be overweight, so you feel some type of way. So when people come around and brag or speak on things about their weight or their body shape that are positive, it triggers you to feel some type of way, and you start to feel like, you know, a bitch trying you, somebody, you know, saying stuff to make you feel some type of way, but it's really your own jealousy based on your own insecurities. That is where those feelings are coming from. So when people talk about stuff, when people body shape or weight that make you feel uncomfortable, you then take their words and deem it as shots at you. You don't know how to manage what you're feeling. Some of y'all dudes, your money ain't right. So when you get around people and they start bragging or talking big, or if you around some females and they talk about how they like a nigga or they like the fact that he got money or whatever, you then make it seem like someone's doing something to you because you start to feel some type of way based on your own insecurities. And then you interpret what they're saying as some sort of shots against you or somebody being against you. But it ain't their fault that you don't got the money that you feel like you should have to make you feel like more of the man that you want to be. I'm just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. A lot of y'all feel like people doing too much because what they doing is bringing out your insecurities. They overly excited about something. Oh, y'all doing too much. But really, you feel some type of way because the stuff you got going on within you. Because it's things you haven't accomplished or stuff you can't do too much with. So, of course, you take what somebody else doing and, of course, you personalize it, internalize it. Now your feelings belong to their actions. Nah, boo-boo. You got the shit wrong. Yeah, definitely a message. Somebody said it's a lot of confused people out here. It gets confusing. Be like, you know what, everyone? Stay the fuck away from me. Home is peace. That's when you run from it. A lot of y'all, you're loners. Not because, like, people been backstabbing you or doing you wrong. It's because, one, you don't have no boundaries, and then, two, you can't manage your emotions. So, of course, you feel better by yourself. That way you feel like nobody ain't doing that. I stay from around people because niggas be trying you and hoes be, you be sitting there in your feelings with your own insecurities and stuff that you won't go work on for yourself and fix. And you take everything that everybody say that you don't agree with and turn it into somebody's doing something to you. It's mismanagement of emotions. A lot of y'all with co-parenting, you do it with your children. Tell them what they mean, stuff that make you feel, but really it be your own insecurities as a parent because you know you ain't doing the best job that you could do. No, you really ain't got shit to offer the kids. No, you shouldn't even have that many goddamn kids based on your drive and motivation, but this be the stuff make y'all feel some type of way. Then you'll be mad and say, I did it. My video made you feel some type of way. But boo, them your insecurities. That's the shit you been feeling inside, the stuff you won't go work on. Somebody said, because of your valuable info, I have taken a big look at myself. I know that's right. Somebody say it's the your feelings belong to you. For me, I'm just trying to figure out who they supposed to belong to. Because a bitch always sitting somewhere trying to tell how they feel to somebody else. Instead of sitting and figuring out for themselves how I actually feel and what I need to do to cope. Some of y'all, that's a lot of y'all problem. The reason why your mood swings be all over the place. The reason why you can't wake up and choose peace. The reason why you can't get up in the morning and put yourself in a positive mood is because you think other people are responsible for how you feel. And they're not. Somebody said you taught me so much about me just watching your lives. I know that's right. Definitely I look at the man in the mirror. And it's definitely application of this information. Because a lot of people know, you know, it's a lot of y'all say on this line, I know I got to work on managing my emotions. I know I be in my feelings. I know you keep saying this, but then you don't actually do anything to change it. You don't actually spend time making yourself more knowledgeable about the different ways that the human body feels, the different temperaments and moods that you go through, and why. Somebody said 7 dispositions produce thoughts and emotions. You know a little something. You've been reading a little something, child. I like that. Exactly. It's about how you make you feel. And see, that's the key to waking up in the morning and choosing happiness, choosing positivity. When you wake up and you know I woke up with me, I got me that I'm going to always have through this entire journey of life. Like, I got to make me feel some type of way. Y'all be looking for other people to make y'all feel some type of way. Where would you actually begin to start helping yourself manage your emotions? Looking up different emotions. It's starting off, some of y'all, you need to expand your vocabulary on what you know about your feelings. Because if I say it right now to just start naming feelings, y'all will probably get stuck at maybe 7 to 5. Some of y'all might get to 10 different feelings, but there are hundreds of them. And everybody goes through a good deal of feeling a lot of them. But most people, majority of people, high percentage of people only name what they feel a few things. Every time you in a bad mood, it's not mad or sad. Them just the only two you know. It's just like not knowing all the colors. So you call everything either 1 or 2 different colors because them the only ones you know. It starts with what you know. And a lot of y'all know you don't know enough. Y'all will argue, try to make points, like make decisions and shit based on not even knowing shit about yourself. You don't even know half the shit you feeling and why. And then another thing is, after you expand what you know about emotions and feelings and temperaments that the body go through, now you need to make a list of the things when you sit by yourself that are your insecurities, male or female. And I'm talking about really be real with yourself. Like ghetto real with yourself. Like hood real with yourself. Like butt naked real with yourself. Like authentically real with your motherfucking self. That way you can know these are my insecurities. Here are all the different things that I can possibly feel. So the first thing you need to do when you feel some type of way is figure out how you feel and then look at your motherfucking insecurities and check with yourself first if you're making your own self feel like that because of your insecurities. And when I say be ghetto real with yourself, hood real with yourself, like authentically real with yourself, when y'all list out what the fuck y'all insecurities are, be real about where they're coming from. Like it's some of y'all dudes, you follow all the fine bitches on Instagram. You follow all the rich rappers on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and Snapchat, right? These is the people you hit follow. right? But you ain't got no real money and you ain't got no fine bitch. So watching this stuff every day is conditioning you a certain type of way. So a lot of the stuff that you may feel some type of way or get offended by when people say stuff in your presence, unless they directly name calling you or disrespecting you, it's probably coming from your insecurities because you make yourself watch stuff that you are nowhere close to being or having. Which is why you get moody and sensitive about a lot of shit. A lot of y'all females, you do the same thing. You get on the gram and you follow a whole bunch of successful women. Great. Love it. I like it. But be honest with yourself that your insecurities a lot of times comes from you sitting and watching people have more going on than you all the time. And you don't know where to start. You don't got no real goals. You don't see yourself in no healthy relationship, but you're following all these people in these relationships, posting these pictures, making it look like that shit is healthy rather it is or it ain't. And it's making you feel some type of way. So this is why you always bothered and negative and irritable and aggy and mad and got some shit to ask somebody or check somebody about. Because your life don't match up what the fuck you keep looking at. This is the thing. Somebody said I thought that was motivation. It is motivation. But what y'all got to understand is it will also bring out your insecurities. Y'all don't understand what I'm explaining? Y'all get it or you don't get it? Definitely, the power of the mind is not a fucking joke. Y'all get it or you get it? Do you get it or you don't get it? Or do you get it? This a lot of y'all, I'm just be real. A lot of y'all females, this is part of the reason why you be nasty to your nigga. Why you got so much emotion and so much attitude towards your nigga. Because you sit and watch other people's successful relationships. And because y'all not, you hold that man to a certain standard from other people that you watching so much. And instead of going and working on you and looking at the actual issues in your shit, you just keep watching other people like a TV show and trying to manifest and make your